Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. Apparently, I was wrong about not having the required stats. I just talked to this Igniter Merchantess only because I wanted to remind myself if we saw any details about the quest as far as reward score or maybe the deadline, because I was considering actually spending one day just doing random stuff and not jumping right back into the dungeon. But I just finished my shopping, as I said last time, and I upgraded everyone's equipment quite a bit actually, so that should help. Yeah, and I just randomly talked to her, even though I didn't think I would be able to do the quest, but apparently I did have the stats. So I guess it wasn't eloquence? I don't know. Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now, I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters.
Wait, she's also gonna be our a follower, of course. Our ally. Follower sounds weird, but yeah, anyway. She's going to give us the... What was it? The... not gunslinger. God damn it, what was it? Anyway, the next archetype that Moore mentioned. Someone who uses pistols, I guess. Allow me to introduce myself. Reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. Right. Because she's certainly mechanically inclined, isn't she?
This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned.
Well, at this point I've been here for a little while, but yes.
Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're unnecessary? Well, they're not very necessary when you have superior magic, but make things easier? I don't know. What do you think of magic igniters? Wow. Unnecessary? Make things easier? Or just, I don't know? Obviously, it's complicated. Sure, they make things easier, but they also cause problems, so it's not a straightforward answer. Let's say they're unnecessary, honestly.
They're not really necessary.
Well. You say that with such confidence. Interesting. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny?
Yes.
At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
I shouldn't say. Everyone's faith is their own. Wow, what? These are the options? Whereas a strong and resounding no. Ultimately everyone's free to believe what they want, even if they're very wrong about it.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
Sure, I guess that works.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
Extermination, huh?
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
Important, sure, but also, if we happen to just die, I guess that's a sacrifice she's willing to make. And if we do, what's she losing? She can't just ask someone else, I guess. She doesn't even need to pay us if she doesn't pay up front. Honestly, doesn't seem like such a bad deal for her.
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? Does seem like she could use the help.
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest.
Ooh, treasure,
I'd
you
say
say?
the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Say no more. It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. I mean, it doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Huh. Alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Okay. I need to slay Guptauros in Belega Corridor. The informant in Grand Tread, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn or on Sunshine Row, should have more details. Interesting. Increases courage. Maybe we needed courage, but... aren't we still at rank 1 courage? I could have sworn we needed eloquence level 2, which I'm pretty sure we don't have to even accept this quest. Huh. Anyway, Pious Igniter, okay. I guess that's probably gonna give you access to Hama or something like it. Okay.
It's here. Just
Over
think
there.
of the
But
goodies
how long
that
is
might
it
be
gonna take
hiding
to travel
inside.
there? Is that just gonna be... it's just gonna take one regular day, or is that actually gonna take multiple days? I think the goodies that... I just think of the goodies that might be hiding there. Yeah, well...
This place.
A bullish embargo. Derelict mansion, which once belonged to a prosperous noble family who rivaled even the royal monarchs. Okay,
Let's see here.
let's build a corridor. Yes,
Here's where we are now.
Huh?
Here's where we are now.
yes, okay.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
Right,
Don't die out there now.
should go without saying. Or are we just... no, we're not automatically going there. We can still choose when. The monster at Belega Corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it. Right, that guy gives you info on monsters. Makes sense. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. Yes. I'm kind of assuming that going to do on a side mission like that is gonna take up a single day and not more, because otherwise that would be rough to fit into your schedule. To get there you can exit from the large south gate, or speak with me and I'll call for you a carriage. Okay. Random. Belega Corridor. Ruins southwest of Grand Tread, originally part of a past nation's palace. Its country of origin has long passed into history, and its environs reduced to desert. All traces of its former glory are gone. Still, the land's dead linger in spirit, longing for the splendor of old and resenting the nations and peoples that outlived them. Their burning spite hangs in the air, drawing monsters to its grounds. Okay, so we're gonna be dealing with undead, probably. Although the Gotauro, was it? Sounds more like some sort of, I don't know, I guess, bull-related beast. Also judging by the name of the quest, right? Brigitta, or did she say Brigitta or Brigitta? Brigitta Lycaon? The rogue proprietors of Lycaon Magic Association, a shop which sells magic igniters to the general public in Grand Tread. Well, the wealthy general public. A frosty demeanor and ample rumors of shady underground connections give her an air of unapproachability. However, she bears no discriminatory feelings toward minor tribes and chooses to evaluate people by their abilities. Some speculate this meritocratic inclination stems from personal history, but the truth is anyone's guess. Sure, we're gonna learn a lot more about her. Okay, well, I'm obviously intrigued by how that's going to go. And since I wasn't expecting to be able to accept this quest, that's not something I could have possibly, planned ahead for. Now, I guess I'll just quickly go over what happened with our equipment and the items I identified and whatnot. So I did buy this iron sword. Interestingly, in both the weapon shop and the armor shop, very, very expensive items popped up suddenly, including an extremely good sword, one that has just a straight up 100 more attack power than this one. It would have increased attack power by 130 instead of a 30 compared to our previous sword. And given stats, I think it gives extra strength and endurance or something on top of that, but it costs 50,000. Like, we at this point we have 37,000. We had just over 50,000 at one point after I sold a bunch of things and before we bought anything. So I could have just afforded that, and then I would have been basically broke. I chose not to do that. Instead, I just got the the sword that was available in the shop which was still a sizable damage increase. Right, we're still using the 4-man's jacket. I think I was using these before, so the weapon is really all that changed about Achantuo's equipment. We're still using the Dragon's Judgment, of course. We did get this Iron Mail, which is has very nice defense and gives extra endurance. We're still using these leg guards, which we could switch to Iron Gauntlets. Same defense, more strength versus endurance and agility. Honestly, why not? We're still using this, I guess, because, I don't know, it might come in handy. We haven't really encountered anything weak to wind. Maybe I'll actually equip that Pious Igniter that we're apparently getting for this quest, if we can just do it. That would probably make more sense to give him the holy option. Hulkenberg has the Fist of Salvation. That's the purified version of that fist weapon, which increased its damage by like 30-something points. Gives extra strength and increases damage against undead type monsters, which is of course perfect. So yeah, that's just a very nice upgrade all around. We also got her a Grand Jacket, which is not special but has decent defense. Yeah. And Silver Gauntlets, those were one of those unidentified wasn't gauntlets, what was it? I don't know. Anyway, those things. Which is also 2 strength but better defense than the Iron Gauntlets. So I chose to give those to her because I guess, yeah, she needed a bigger boost of armor there. Yeah. So that's nice. I also went ahead and unlocked a ton of archetypes, basically all the cheap ones for everyone. We did get another reward from more at some point, but yeah, everyone's archetypes are basically still the same. Oh, except I gave Stroll, let's see here, I gave Stroll the Perfect Punch, so he has access to a strike attack. Yeah, that was expensive, both to unlock the Brawler for 1200 and the Perfect Punch cost 1000 Magla, but we had over 4000 or so. So, you know, I figured I'd splurge a bit. And, yeah. So he has that now. I don't know that anyone else changed necessarily. No, she still has Bot as a support skill here. Fire comes in handy every now and then. And for you... yeah, Hama and Bot still... honestly, it might be worth giving him a striking attack as well, but against all the undead, Hama works just as well. Not against the humans, I guess, but, you know, I think we're doing fine, and he has a better weapon now and everything. Yeah, I think that should be fine for now. Well, I mean, I guess that's it as far as, you know, things that have changed and that I wanted to report on.
But there yet innocence in the
So before this, before I surprisingly was able to accept this quest,
Why?
I was planning to maybe go visit this the lady with the charity here and increase my eloquence from her. Right? I mean, royal virtues. There we go. Yeah, everything's level 1 still. The only thing that increases wisdom. So maybe it was wisdom that was required for accepting the quest. I could have sworn it was not. It was something else. We needed wisdom for something else. That's why I focused on that one at first. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused, but it's okay. That's not too unusual.
That's what
We're going to visit the informant, I suppose.
Let's head there right away.
And then probably just attempt that side
Please,
quest.
if you can
See
help.
how that goes.
Fancy a bit of info.
Oh, Ox Demon of Belega Corridor. Learn about the enemies in Belega Corridor, the ruins to the west of Grand Trad. Okay, that's affordable enough.
Want in on this?
Who told you about Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasures, since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within is a grotesque Guptaros, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace. Okay, we don't currently have any such person. And it'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. Okay, that said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them. The problem is we don't really have anyone with strong pierce attacks. We really only have the knight who does any kind of piercing attacks at all, and those aren't strong. But it's maybe something to consider. I guess maybe we have some synthesis attacks that could be worth considering.
Just between us.
If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you to escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Goborns out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. Well, we have 2 swords, although I guess Stroll is using physical attacks. Fire attacks, not physical attacks. When he says staves and maces, does he mean mage and healer? Yes, I would assume so. Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. Maybe we should prioritize being physically prepared in that case. That's all I can offer you? I mean, that's good. Okay. Ingredients of Grand Trad. Learn about ingredients you can acquire in Grand Trad. Huh. Secret of the Red Grass Shop. Okay. Learn about the man who sells ingredients only to select clientele near the Grand Cathedral. Okay, fine. Let's see what this is about. There are a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad. Really? A lot? There's like meat, water, and the herbs once you unlock them. Right, if you want to cook something, then the butcher sells bidon meat, and there are other shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why not try it out? That's all I get? For 400? What a scam. The other info is super worth it, but this? Like, come on, man.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the cathedral that sells red grass. You know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find there, to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
All very nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grius. Grius's. So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Okay. I don't know why we didn't think of mentioning Grius, who apparently knew everyone in town. why we needed to buy that info, but, you know, that's fine. Let's see if we can just grab that right away. And how expensive it's going to be, and if it's going to be in limited supply, or
The Royal Guard
what?
is sloppy, aren't they?
Hang on a minute, you.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't
Ridiculous. Can hardly believe such a thing.
Do you know Grius? Grius, don't tell me, are you the one that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly? I come from the same town as Fabienne, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. I was quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend of Grius, so were you looking for some of my red grass? Buy as much as you like, it's 150 reeve apiece, or 4 for 500. I mean,
they?
yeah,
Can we talk?
it's not nearly as expensive as I was expecting it to be.
Can hardly
That being said, we have,
such a thing.
I think I've bought 4 originally of everything, and now we have found 1 water and 1 piece of meat each, so I guess I'll
we
get a
talk?
5th red grass.
Thanks. Can hardly believe such a
Okay,
thing.
well, that was all it took, apparently. Just pay 600 to to unlock the shop, and now we can just buy the stuff. Of course, whether... oh, we have 6. Oh, 6 meat, 5 water. I guess 5 is fine for now. I strongly suspect that we won't be able to cook more than a certain number of items at a time anyway. So even if I do go and
That's how you
yeah,
want to play it.
Just might not be
and
worth
prepare
it.
some, I might not be able to use all the ingredients anyway. Of course, I don't know that for sure, but you know, either way, 5 should be fine.
in arms are still in there.
Assuming it's even all that useful. It's probably just another healing item. Although, with any luck, it might be maybe healing and MP restoration combined or something like that. I mean, for all the effort it takes to make it, it better be pretty good, I suppose.
But my comrades in arms are still in there.
Yeah. You stop. You're yelling. Kind of distracting all these people. So... Well, I suppose we have the info we needed. Let me just remind myself, I guess. Archetype tree, sure. So, if we were to switch someone, and I suppose that someone probably would be her, back to the knight class. Oh, that's not the knight. This is the knight. Details. I mean, her default attack is piercing, and we actually have a decent piercing weapon. It's not anything special, but it's better than what's in the shops. One of the items we purified, I guess, or not purified, but identified, was a decent pole arm. So we have that at least. But yeah, she just does not learn any piercing attacks otherwise. Synthesis, we get the jump thrust, that's right. Warrior, Brawler, Berserker. Okay, so that would be available to us, since Stroll is, of course, currently a warrior. So that would work out just fine. Lowers defense as well. Yeah, so I guess we can just do that. Or... we could even... wait, what's she... Currently she has armor. Wait, but we cannot inherit. Never mind. This is not something you can inherit. Yeah, so we don't have any piercing attacks that are just outright available on any classes, right? Of course not. Let's just slice her. Healer obviously doesn't. Seeker. Sweeping slash is also just slash damage. Yeah, I guess makes sense because the Seeker is a sword user, so yeah, we don't have access to any regular piercing special attacks that we could inherit, so if we want to be able to use anything like that, we're gonna have to actually have her be not warrior, here, knight. And probably just go for the special attack to interrupt that enemy's super attack. Yeah, I mean, we can do that. It should be pretty obvious when we're about to fight it, so I guess, yeah, we'll just switch beforehand, and until then we're probably going to continue with our current team setup.
Damn it all.
We'll see how that works against the normal enemies in the area. I guess, I don't know, when we first heard about it, it sounded like we were facing undead, but maybe not. Because there was no further mention of undead from the informant, so who knows. Anyway, just one more quick thing. What was new here? Ice chunk, fungal spore. No, I did buy these. Just to have some more options, I suppose. An item that has a chance to paralyze sounded potentially useful, although, of course, the one time I tried to inflict a status effect, it didn't really work, but, you know, surely that was just unlucky. Fist of Salvation, Serenity Scepter, right, we did get that. That's the other other item that needed to be purified, and even though we don't currently have a healer, yeah, that's only for healer, dude. There we go. I still bought it because we did end up having two holy waters. It's not called holy water, but whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. Decent attack power, of course. Increases light attack. So yeah, would also be really nice to have against any undead. And maybe we'll swap the team for any for the, you know, presumably undead final boss, or at least weak to holy, perhaps, final boss of the cathedral. Silver Claymore, right? That's... Oh yeah, all those unidentified blade weapons that we found weren't actually one-handed weapons at all. I was hoping to get a decent magic one-handed weapon for, you know, for a Tatawa, but they were literally all silver claymores, as it turned out. Which are decent physical damage claymores, of course. But yeah, and the Iron Lance, we got that one. It's also decent. Right. Okay, I think that's really it, though. And I guess with that, I'm going to save, because, I don't know, maybe that side quest is just way tougher than I expected to be. Don't know if we would be able to tell. I mean, it's only a rank 2.5, which doesn't make it sound very bad. But of course, Necromancer Takedown is only rank 2, so... Maybe it is pretty tough. But yeah, it doesn't give you, like... Oh, we have to do it right away? Wait. Oh, days... It says days 1. Okay, that's good to know. Good to have that confirmed. And no deadline, though, so I guess we were in no rush. We could have technically saved this until after the dealing with the current main quest, but I guess completing it now is going to give us, you know, an advantage. Phase 1. Right. Heading into the cathedral. It's gonna take a day. Not the entire thing, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, let's just see.
Yeah.
Tasked with exterminating a monster.
If...
Yes, ready to go. At least I hope so. Requests and intel will open up new areas on the city map. You can go there as long as you know the path. You can see how many days are required to reach a destination when you select it on the map. If the road there doesn't pass through an encampment, you can get there that afternoon. Good. When you return to town from your destination, it'll be night. After tackling a dungeon, you won't be able to do anything else. You and your allies need to rest. Wait, does this count as a dungeon then, or not? I'm guessing it does. The wilds outside the city contain innumerable threats, but trust in your allies and step lively for adventure.
Let's see here.
Right. Oh, there's a lot to see around Grand Thread, it looks like.
But...
Just don't forget about the Grand Cathedral, okay? I mean, it's not like we can just go anywhere. We have no particular reason to return
Let's see.
here or here. Not that that's an option anyway, I think.
this place... see here.
Yes. Since there may be even stronger enemies in here. In there?
Hey, don't forget.
All I'm saying is to give it some thought.
It's your call.
I mean, I saved the game. It's fine.
Let's move.
Maybe it really is intended for later. But it is available now, and
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
this is where Brigitte mentioned. Apparently, the monsters here sometimes attack passers-by. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard. But this looks properly old.
Is this right?
Well, at any rate, we're here for the Guptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let us not stray from our purpose. What is a Guptaros?
That's...
Isn't that the monster we have to kill? Some great big beastie thing. Yeah, that's not very specific. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not weak, so we'd best go easy on the detours to preserve our strength for the fight.
My thanks.
Yeah, that's fair, but... I wonder if we have to finish this one in one go, or if we can leave and re-enter. There's always a trade-off. The decision is yours, but pray make it sensibly, please. Well, can't promise too much sense, to be honest. But we'll see. Who are you?
Oh.
A scared adventurer. Planning on going inside, are you? Well, here's some friendly advice. Don't. I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar, certainly no noise a Goborn could make.
that's...
You think it was a Guptaros? Really? A Guptaros? There's no way I can handle a monster like that. I only came because I'd heard it was Goborns. I'll just say that if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You guys should turn back too, if you value your lives. Well, can't say that I do. Wow, if the Guptaros really is that fearsome, then we better be sure we're well prepared. I mean, I feel like we've done a decent amount of leveling and equipment optimization already.
Okay then.
Really, as much as we could have possibly done by this point, so...
Let's go.
Maybe those warnings about this being relatively tough don't really apply to us? But we'll see.
Whoa.
So the inside's like this, huh?
Should we try somewhere
I
else?
wonder where the Guptaros is. Give me a sec, I'll take a look. Well, I can't be totally sure from here, but it doesn't seem to be close by.
Well then.
I guess we'll just have to stay vigilant. It's fairly dark, so stay close.
If so,
We'll guard the rear. Apologies, but it seems you'll have to lead the way. Yeah, well, just as always then. Hello? What are you doing in here?
Why did this happen?
Wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could things have turned out this way?
What?
Vicious monsters? You mean the Guptaros? No, Goborns. I defeated one easily, and then Goborns wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Goborns. God, just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I wanted to just give up and go home, but I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventurer King himself. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that's pretty silly of you. Scintillating marble. Nice. Okay, how tough are you guys? We don't know, I guess, until we actually deal with you first. That's right. What is this? Just goes downstairs, I guess. Oh, okay. So normal Goborns, absolutely no problem at all. Gotcha. That certainly makes me feel a lot more hopeful about my success here. The game was maybe hyping those up a little bit more than it needed to. What is that? A tooth thing that we can actually talk to? That's new. Talkative tooth. Haha, hey kiddo, which weapons are you using?
What?
A bunch. Ah, it talked. Do you think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is gonna totally change. Guess that's kinda obvious. But it's important for magic, too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon, you know. Chew on that for a while, would you? Anyway, if your enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth of the tooth. The truth of the tooth. We already knew that. Well, we already... I mean, thanks for reminding us again. It really helps. Well, that's enough for now. Won't want to bite off more than you can chew. Next time I'll teach you some secrets you can really sink your teeth into. Oh dear. Very punny. Okay. Some more of these guys. Oh, these, let's see, the weapon-wielding ones are not necessarily that weak. Manhunter, Goborn, and normal Goborns. Okay. I see. And we literally know nothing about their resistances or weaknesses. That's fair. I mean, we could always just go with Meteoric Fist and see how that works. Oh yeah, I also bought a bunch of healing items, which are really very cheap and completely unlimited. Available in unlimited supply. Oh wait, he was... Oh. I wasn't even paying attention to how many turns I had left. But thankfully, these actually do stay stunned apparently and lose their turn. As they should. Okay. I mean, I'd say these seem pretty comparable, if not maybe even a little weaker than the enemies in the section of the cathedral where we currently are. So far, things seem manageable enough. Balm of Life. Okay. Okay, those are just the same enemies from the very first area. One of the very first areas. Some sort of golden shaman, I guess. Or something? Hexer Goborn. Okay. Archer Goborn. Do we know everything about you now? We do. No weaknesses or resistances. Okay. Might not necessarily be true about the others. Definitely not about the Hexer. Honestly, why don't we just do this again? It's maybe not super effective, but it still works really well. It doesn't cost any mana. Oh. Okay. It actually did kill one of them. Didn't kill, but maybe they both lose their turn? Stun, stun. Okay, good.
Good.
Nice.
It's done. A new power to
Skill
wield.
Slicer, okay, as opposed to physical damage to one enemy. Weak physical slash damage to one enemy 2 to 4 times. Oh. Did I miss that detail? Okay. Okay, not bad, maybe. Maybe not super useful either, but it's nice to have. Did I also completely miss the fact that apparently using that synthesis skill takes HP of both Stroll and Hulkenberg? Whoops. Wait, that's a full heal? Oh, it was for him. Almost full for her. Okay, that's good to know. So we can use that attack twice and we just have to heal everybody once. That is still pretty cheap. And we could have used items, of course, but I think for now we're still good.
Right.
There's nothing but Goborns around here, so many novice adventurers come to this place looking to test their mettle. Some had the fool idea to bring a staff or mace-igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? You can't ever let a Goborn see one of those. What's up with that? If you do, they launch into a frenzy as soon as they see your weapon. You may think Gobards are dumb little fellas, but they're smart enough to know magic users are bad news. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, yeah?
No staves or maces, huh? I guess that means we shouldn't go with Mage or Healer. Yeah, we paid for this information and now you're just giving it to me for free? That's kind of... okay, thanks I guess. But even so, Gobards do have weak points. They all but fall apart when faced with poison or paralysis. Here, I'll give you the stunning arrow. Make him sit still, then take him out. And don't panic. Okay. That's very helpful, actually. So status effects are their weakness. At least, I mean, specifically those two status effects. Not we have... well, I mean, not that these normal Gobards that we've been facing so far require any specific strategy in the first place. Okay, both staircases lead down here. Don't really know where to go, so... oh, hello. Alright, those are just those. Huh? Okay.
We strike first!
That felt surprisingly sturdy. Right, of course the fact that they don't have any weaknesses means that we can't really gain any extra actions against them. So, honestly, this is probably... wait, why is this... okay, never mind. I thought the fact that the number was displayed in green somehow meant that it was discounted or something, but no, it's just how it's always displayed. Oh, because it's hit points, not mana. Right. Normally it would be in blue, of course. Don't mind me. Okay, okay, nice. We got... actually all of them, okay. I thought I saw one of them not quite dead, but I'll take it. They even gave us a healing item. Only a small one, but hey, I appreciate it. Okay. Strength incense. Wait a second. I mean, we have to give that to our main character. There's no way I don't. We have a bunch of these, actually. Maybe level up his mage.
Good.
Nice, that gives
Still
us
getting
to level
stronger.
3 right away, unlocks... you know what, let's use 2. Oh, did not unlock Kanda yet, that's on level 6. Okay, fair enough. Maybe... oh, that's still only level 5. Right. Not that we need that or anything, I just... right, I unlocked the Brawler and Healer for him. And for her, I unlocked Seeker, Mage, and Warrior. And Healer, I guess, at some point. Do I need to level any of those up? I don't necessarily. What does the Knight unlock? Ironclad Bond. Increase defense by 10%. I mean, it's nice, I suppose. Nothing special at level 10 or anything. You get Strike Dodge. I mean, it's nice, but, you know, anything that only comes into play when you actually take damage is always a bit, you know, whatever. Critical Strike, it's another active skill. And then nothing until level 20. Yeah, I don't know, there's nothing really I need to level up, I feel. Let's see here, his healer is already at level 10. He gets Dekunda. Remove all debuff effects. I mean, that could be useful depending on what we're facing, because I'm considering switching him to healer for the Cathedral boss fight, perhaps. Obviously not in this dungeon. Can we? If I use all the hero's fruits, I might get him to rank 13. And maybe that Dekunda could come in handy. Maybe it won't, I don't know. You know what? Still gonna do it though.
New skills,
Nice.
new
That was even enough.
possibilities.
And maybe the rest into Seeker. Because why not? And for you, I mean, it's not going to be enough to level anyone up. No, I'm just going to hold on to those just in case I need a little bit of a push at some point to, you know, give someone a rank up. For now, I think we're just good. You're just gonna die. You don't. It's 4 of you guys. Thankfully, it doesn't matter how many we're facing if we're just hitting every enemy. We just need to get a little bit lucky with hitting each of them at least twice, I guess. And we didn't do that, but we should still be good. Does this kill? It does not. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah, she hits pretty hard with those new fist weapons now. Superior rusted long arm. Okay.
Satisfactory.
Well, unfortunately, we won't get that identified.
I continue to grow.
In time for the boss fight here. So it's not really gonna be that useful. Even if it's, you know, an uncommon or whatever blue weapon. But we can't use it as is, because it's... yeah. That's fine. What is this? It's a treasure on the other side. And probably some sort of mechanism to open it. Okay, we've got a mix of blue and yellow enemies here. Oh, we got this guy. Okay.
We strike first.
Forgot to heal, but we should still be good here. Okay. Oh, you only have one more attack in you, huh? But that guy is stunned, so we're good either way. Why don't we just go ahead and use some of these 30 medicines, or actually just get rid of the medicinal herbs first. There. But yeah, those medicines cost like 125. I could have literally bought the maximum amount, filled my inventory completely, like with 99 or 100 of them, whatever the max amount is. And that would have cost me like 10,000. I was considering doing it, but I just ended up getting enough to, you know, go to 30, which seems like a pretty decent number. And this should just connect to this little room here, yes.
This is our chance.
Sure would be convenient if we could just, you know, level up one more time and then all these more advanced goblins or goborns would just, you know, be one-shots.
That'll do.
Okay, well, main character leveled up.
I feel stronger. Whoa.
Well, well.
Damascus vest. Ooh, that's some nice defense and evasion on top. Okay, tough protective vest made from desert minerals. Can anyone use that? Well, you have that. Damascus vest is indeed usable. Ah, interesting. From this menu, you cannot even look at the class restrictions. Well, it's a decent boost in defense. But of course, we are losing out on the weakness protection and the endurance. Isn't endurance just extra defense anyway? But I don't know if that gets factored into the number right away, or... Shouldn't you be able to tell? Theoretically, that vest gives you an extra 18 points of defense. And indeed, we do go up by 18. Okay, so... I guess the endurance... The 3 points of endurance that we lose do not directly affect our defense score. Let's see here. Iron Mail, endurance +2. But she actually has the lowest defense. If she can use it, and she can. Right, this doesn't... Oh, this gives 3 evasion. But yeah, the protection increase is so big that we're gonna go with that for sure. And I guess there's no mechanism to open this. Of course, I have absolutely no idea what to expect in terms of size for a side dungeon like this being the very first one, of course. And I've been trying to think, but I don't think this was really a thing in Persona. They didn't really have proper side dungeons. Well, I mean, there was a major... what's going on now? One major side dungeon. What the hell is happening here? What? Where'd you come from? I almost just ran into you. Okay, interesting. Huh. Yeah, anyway, there was... Apart from the, you know, the various dungeons that you tackled in order, just as part of the main story, there was also that one side dungeon that you could use to grind for extra levels and materials and stuff. That was technically optional, I think, or maybe it was ultimately required to reach the bottom of it for the true ending or something like that. I don't know, it's been a while. But I don't think there were really like side quests that involved going to, you know, their own smaller dungeons like we're doing right here. So yeah, I don't really have a base for comparison. Oh, okay, so these are... Oh, okay, never mind, we're good. These are still not one-shots, it's fine. Maybe it... Well, either level 14 is just not enough, or it has to be, like, average party level. Well, Stroll is about to level up, for what it's worth. Oh. Is this gonna be just one? No, it's another group of 3. 4, actually. I can count. Two of them survived, but one just barely. But again, it's fine because... Stun.
Okay.
Rank 14. One herb. What's this blue cheese? 150 to one ally. Right. I mean, might as well, I guess. There. I hope that wasn't some sort of secret special use for that blue cheese. I just wasted it completely on, you know, just as a normal healing item. Surely not, though. Any ambush or anything? No. Just some moths. Guarding some fairy dust, which is... right, the party white heal. Yeah, okay. There's the way down. This just connects the same area. Yep. Are we good in terms of hit points? Probably. Oops.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Okay. This one's not... You know what? Yeah, just perfect punch that guy to make sure he dies, because that guy is stunned. This one's not. Nice crit too, which actually means that we get to attack again and just finish it in one turn. Just for good measure. Nope, we're still facing the other half of them. Okay, except these are the weak ones, actually. Okay. And that's it for this floor. Well, at least for the parts that we can reach. Oh, wait. There is that room with 2 treasure chests that does not... There is no visible way into it, but... That probably means that I just keep going and something's going to come up. Also, no way to save the game yet? Ooh, apparently the Gotaro is going to be on this floor. Maybe. You have an Elementa enemy there? It looks like just a blue one, so hopefully fire should still do the trick.
Let's take them all out!
That should be a level up for Stroll, probably.
Wish every fight
Tinned
was that
torpor
easy,
and
eh?
rusted accessory.
Not bad,
Okay,
if
nice,
I say
there
so
we
myself.
go.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Nice, strength and endurance. Oh, hey, hi there. Whew. Wow. Uh-oh. Don't run. Okay,
This battle's ours.
first things first.
Let's go!
Oh, that's a different one. Okay. No, it's blue. Never mind. I guess I don't know why it looked black for a moment. And that's probably GG. Yep.
That'll do.
Nice one.
A new means of protection.
New skill, strike dodge for good measure. Right. So the advanced Goborns are still yellow to us. But oh, I dodged out of it.
This is
There
our
we go.
chance! Forward!
That. Okay. And he's stunned, so we don't need to worry. Huh? There's still something to fight? Oh. that guy's left. Hold on. In that case, we'll probably want to heal. Another heal would probably be over healing, so... Surprised this guy remained. Okay, there was a whole party of them left. It's fine by me. More stuff. There's also that guy trying to ambush us or something. Okay. Nice job. Okay. That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine, I guess. Okay, so that just goes back up. Huh. We'll see if that lines up perfectly. It does, okay, it does go to an area we just didn't know about. There's probably just a crawl space going to that treasure room then. What's going on with you guys? Not much. Okay. I was expecting some sort of shenanigans, but apparently there weren't any. Less water. Nice. No enemies in here? Again. Weird.
Wow, that's lovely.
Yard's chassis unpurified. Okay. Not much of a reason to equip those for now.
Wow, look at that.
Imp-ending pike. An answer was used to slay an impressive number of minor demons. Well, apparently the Gotaro is a demonic enemy, so I'm assuming we're meant to use this, perhaps, against the final boss here. But, well, the way things have been going so far, which is to say extremely smoothly, I feel like for now, I feel confident about maybe just ending this all in one go, so... Again, no chance for us to purify anything. Okay, there's... What's going on? Boss behind that door? Huh? The terrace is closed, did you forget? Oh, okay. Thanks for reminding me, I suppose. Well, we can't save here. Of course, it's interesting that there is still somewhere we haven't explored. Makes me think that I maybe forgot something? Could there have been a way through there that I just didn't see? Huh. Can't quite tell. There's something faintly visible. What would that be? No, actually I think that's just another platform, maybe, with another chest that is not yet on the map, but maybe there are two chests in that room as well. Maybe that's only gonna open after we deal with the boss. Either way, I'm going to record the journey here.
Yep.
Meow. And, well, since we're, I guess, expecting the boss here, we're going to go along with the plan. Knight, yes. Oh, we are using the imp-bending pike, because I suppose it's still the best just straight-up damage that we have. Yeah, I guess it is slightly better than the Iron Lance, so that's nice at least. I guess we should probably top off. Why don't we just do that? Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty confident.
All right.
Looks like the Guptaurus is up ahead. Let's go. We'll find out if we're ready. There he is. We got no staves or or maces, so that's good. We have someone who can use a pretty strong pierce attack to interrupt his charge. So no sign of retreat. It must be acclimated to people. It's likely caused damage yet to be discovered. Well, that ends today. We're taking you down. What now? I see our foe's bringing his A-game too. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Watch out!
You're a bit too excited about this, perhaps. It's not messing around. Be careful, everyone.
God!
Well, I'm as ready as can be. Come, monster. You shall be rust upon my lands. Okay. I mean, all the enemies up to this point were absolutely not particularly dangerous. We'll see if the boss is just a million times harder. Or maybe it was overhyped a little bit, perhaps. Weak slash damage? No. What were we told about it? It's weak to piercing. Okay, fair enough. Can't really do anything about that now, can we? Let's just try that. Oh, he resists that. Okay. That is fire, specifically. Yep. Okay. Well, we can do the jump thrust. We might as well, I guess. Or would it be more useful... I mean, I guess I kind of want to use this specifically when he charges his super attack. Let's just see what a normal attack does. Oh, not much. Wait, what was that? Oh, synthesis. We learned a new synthesis. Rider of the Blade deals heavy physical light damage to one enemy. Okay. I mean, that's nice. Increases all allies' attack for 3 turns. Don't mind if I do, actually. That's with the Knight. Okay, Seeker plus Knight. Matarukaja. And also Seeker plus Knight, Rider of the Blade. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems just really useful. Heavy Rush. Okay, he just attacks... Oh boy. What? Wait, that just outright killed someone. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I guess, it looks like, unfortunately, this boss might be a million times harder than the Goborns leading up to him. That sucks a lot. Okay. Why don't we... 50% health? Yeah, sure. Let's use one of the cheaper healing items or revival items first. And see if we can still do this. Okay, so he's not buffed. Okay. Dying removes buffs. I mean, that's probably to be expected, but some games do handle it differently, so... yeah. We can't jump thrust? Oh, because we only have one more action remaining. Well, that sucks. In that case, we're probably kind of screwed here. I was kind of... I don't know. I was hoping that the boss would always just, you know, charge for his super attack and then we'd get a turn to try and interrupt it, but apparently he just attacks normally and hits very hard. So that's just unfortunate. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that, to be honest. I'll just heal everyone up a little bit, and we'll see what he does next time. Okay, he just does heavy rush again. He crits and kills her. And he does that again, which is just awful. And he got another attack for critting. Okay, yeah, Huh. Not so sure about this one. Yeah, no one there to synthesize with. Can we please just... We can retry the fight, but... I don't really know that we have much of a chance here. We know that he resists fire, at least, so we learned that much. How about slash damage, I guess? Okay. not particularly resisted or anything, but well, let's do the jump thrust. See if that deals dramatically more damage, or somehow. I mean, he's weak to it. It knocks him to his knees momentarily, but that's just an animation, so it doesn't really do anything, I don't think. I mean, I suppose you can still do this, for what it's worth. But yeah, if he just keeps doing this... He crits. Oh, no, come on. Really? Freaking anxiety? But somehow we didn't lose a turn? Or rather, he didn't get an extra action after all? What's up with that? I mean... What? Oh, wrong category. Cure anxiety. I mean, probably want to do that, but again, I mean, I feel like we just got super unlucky there. I mean, there's no way we're not just gonna die next turn. Oh, his defense is lower. Wait, why is his defense lower? Who knows? Well, we got two people who are all about to die, so tough luck. Although, that being said, we do have two actions. Rush, no crit, normal attack. Okay, so he can do that as well. Oh. Yeah, what are you doing? I mean, I guess we just jump thrust again? And heal and hope that he doesn't kill us? And he is half dead, and we keep reducing his defense, for what it's worth. So that's nice. Is our attack still buffed? Yeah, but it's about to run out. It's not like we can hit his weakness again or anything. It's possible that he's weak to something else. I mean, if he's demonic, I guess he might be weak to light. It's a bit of a risk, but it sure would be useful if it were the case. He's not weak to it. Well, we still get two actions, so I guess we can just use our actions like that, and again hope that he doesn't crit or target the same person twice with anything powerful. He takes aim. Wait. Okay. And we can interrupt that. Attack return to normal, which is annoying, but actually we can... Oh. Well, we could do that. We could buff again. And then... No, but that would use... would use up her turn, right? So Stroll's attack would come up next. Yeah, never mind. We want to make sure that she can use the most powerful piercing attack possible, just in case it needs to be particularly powerful and a normal attack is not enough to interrupt him. So I don't know exactly how that works. So, in that sense, why don't we use Terrakaja just on her? Since she's going to be the only damage dealer here anyway. Well, it might be that both participants in a synthesis attack being buffed... Wait, why is his turn next? That sucks. Yield turn? Okay. Yeah, it might be that there's a benefit to having both participants being buffed. but I mean, that's something we can just do. 500 damage, and did we interrupt him? I don't know, I don't see anything different. It looks like he's still preparing his attack, maybe? So, I don't know. Can't really do much more, as it is. I don't have an item that deals pierce damage or anything. That sure would be nice. I could try one of these. If it works, that would be amazing. I don't expect it to. Nope. Sure doesn't seem like it. Reckless charge. Wait. But... Huh? Come on. No. No, he's gonna kill. Oh my god. So we did not interrupt him. Did I... Was it just a chance to do it, or do you have to hit him with multiple attacks, or... Well, I got my hopes up. I guess that's on me. I think we're just done. Wait, she resisted. He's dead. Yeah, okay. Well, interesting. I mean, yeah, I don't know. What? Oh, he was... Wait, he was in the... He's been in the back row this entire time. Because I never switched that after switching him from the healer. That's why his damage has been so low. I mean, we've been doing okay, but that is extremely silly. I don't know why I hit up on the D-pad. That was completely random. I would have never noticed, to be honest. Okay, I mean, that's nice. At least, round slash, it's not gonna do anything. We know he resists... Cat, what are you doing? We know he resists, fire, so... I don't know. I guess we can test some other elements. Jump thrust... Well, honestly, yeah, let's just start with that. Oh, and he missed. Okay, well, that's just extremely unlucky. Okay. Switch rows again. Punch? No, we cannot afford dealing more damage to ourselves, honestly. That's not very wise. Oh yeah, that damage is so much better. Oh my god. Well, again, better late than never, I suppose. Wait, one elemental attack. Did we have magic guard? No, that's just... Never mind. Draws enemy attention and takes attacks for allies for 1 turn. As in, I mean... Honestly, I never even considered using this. But also... We need her to actually deal damage to the boss, so that's not really an option. No, it has to be jump thrust. That was not great damage, but... His defense is now lowered. I'm actually gonna Terrakaja her. I mean, I suppose if we can't really deal a lot of damage, we might as well defend. He starts with that thing. Oh, she just survived. Good. Jump thrust, deals significantly more damage. We have 2 actions. Expensive medicine. Use some fairy dust, I guess? That leaves the Tantuo still somewhat low on health, but we got to get a bit lucky either way. I so wish we could just use some sort of stronger piercing-based melee attack, but well, still have to do. It's only 35 damage. That's insane to me. How? I guess you can heal yourself. Maybe I should have guarded, actually. I don't know. Well, the crit is extremely unfortunate because now he's dead. Oh my god. I guess I got super lucky on that one attempt. Yeah. I don't know if he has a normal, if he has a higher crit chance than normal or what, but either way, it's just, that's not what I meant to do at all. Okay, I'm also losing my focus here. That's not great. Switch Rose, use Slicer, probably for the best damage. Hope for 4 hits, I guess. It was only 2, but better than nothing. We go for the Jump Thrust. 310, okay, that's actually a decent hit. Tarakaja on her. And honestly, just go for max damage. Still only 2 hits. Attack. Powerful Pulverizer. Okay. I don't know. That didn't seem nearly as bad as most things he can do, so I'll take it. Jump Thrust for 438. And probably start healing. I mean, I guess we can try doing this. You know what? Sure. We'll see if that works. Well, it did work there. And she resists that? Okay, maybe that's the way to go, actually. If we could just consistently do that. I don't know that we can, but... If he attacks now, he's not going to hit the weakness. Yeah, I don't know why she acts last. I'm going to have him pass so she can do Jump Thrust. Okay, he's below half, but also, of course, this time I didn't get to actually use the taunt move, so good luck. I guess I'm gonna just raise defenses. Everyone's basically full. Oh, he takes aim. Wait. Maybe I should have known that this was the turn. Pretty sure it was on turn 3 the time before. It's okay damage, but it's, you know... He was already guarding. Reckless charge. Yeah, I don't know. Kinda lame that we weren't actually allowed to guard against that. Or to interrupt that. Okay, 310. Gotta focus on healing. And we will not be able to do another synthesis attack, so I guess we'll just go slicing. Okay, that was 3 hits. If only we could do something better than this. I mean, Hama is at least gonna deal more damage, but maybe should actually, never mind. We'll nice proclamation here. That's definitely the way to go, and then Slam Shatter, that's gonna hit everyone. But okay, he hits her, does not kill, so that's GG. That is GG for sure. Right. Pretty sure there's no way to mess this up, but you know, just to be extra sure. No, definitely another jump thrust kills him here. Okay, good. Well, that was not nearly as smooth as I expected. I always expect these boss fights to have a kind of a puzzle component to them almost, where once you figure out a certain strategy, it's maybe not possible to get a flawless victory in every single fight, but maybe sometimes. But you know, like with that weird bird creature in the mines, it was actually possible to completely dodge his attack by switching rows, right? So I expected something similar here when we heard about using piercing attacks to interrupt this guy's charge, which just didn't seem to work at all. Maybe I needed to use more than one piercing attack in the same turn. Maybe one just wasn't enough. But then I don't think that was explicitly stated, so I don't know. Yeah, either way, it's, you know, we won eventually. Used a couple of healing items, but I suppose I'm okay with that. Can we get a Falchion?
Good. 'Tis done.
A lot of experience and
I'll
just
strive for greater heights.
some good resources in general. Sure, let's go for strength from here on out, I think. I really don't know. Obviously, anything could be useful. Also, I wanted to take the time to take another look at the descriptions here. I mean, that's physical attack, magical attack. Lowers damage sustained, so yeah. Endurance is just extra defense, basically. Agility raises hit, evasion, and escape success. I mean, that seems like something you probably don't want to neglect. Let's maybe go for a little bit more agility. That should just be useful in general for any archetype, because of course, I don't know, I probably have to ultimately focus on either strength or magic, and I mean, strength is so much higher that it doesn't really make a lot of sense probably to switch over to magic at this point. Of course, that means that whenever I find myself using a more magic-focused archetype for our main character, then that is not going to be as effective as it could be. But it's still going to be. You still get the stat adjustments just from having the archetype equipped, and you know, even with relatively low stats, when you hitting weaknesses is always going to be a major component, of course. So that's usually what I'm going to focus on, but I guess when I don't have to use anything specifically, I'm just going to focus more on physical archetypes and, you know, ones that benefit more from higher strength. Yeah, and I'm also going to get some support stats. I mean, agility probably mostly, because I like the idea of evading and, you know, robbing the enemy of their attack, and, you know, doubly so, really. And having a higher hit chance, of course, depending on the attack, could also be really good. Anyway, yeah. I'm probably okay with luck where it is. There's probably not really a point in maxing out luck or anything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there are certain things that actually scale with luck, but...
I continue to grow.
Of course, I haven't, you know, looked at any guides or anything. I don't know the meta. I'm just playing it by ear and making decisions based on my experience with other games, maybe specifically previous games in the series. Not that I remember the meta for, you know, particularly powerful builds there or anything. You know, I'm just gonna make decisions that make sense to me. They could be completely wrong, of course. Or suboptimal. Root's horn. Okay. This horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gored by it. Ew. Well, we experienced a bunch of that, didn't we? Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight.
No.
No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. Yep, absolutely. Definitely nothing those weak goblins could have possibly prepared me for. If we'd let up even a little, we may well have been defeated.
Huh?
What? Even Hulkenberg was sweating it? What do you think, Itatua? It was a close one.
I don't know.
Aye, that sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade, after all. Well, a win is a win. All that's left is to take this back to the Igniter shop.
All right.
Let's do that. Let's do that later. Shall we head back to the entrance? No, there's definitely still more to do.
I see.
Everything in moderation. You'd regret letting a little curiosity exhaust us in a place like this. Yes. Okay, this is indeed the dead end. So yeah, it's just a dead end. The end of the dungeon. So I definitely missed the way into that earlier treasure room. Okay. Equipment, Hulkenberg. I mean, Knight was definitely, that's the only thing that allowed us to win here, so it was still a good call to use it, but I guess I should have maybe used more than one Knight, maybe used Knights on everyone. But I don't have Knight equipped on it, or unlocked on everyone, so yeah. Either way, it worked. That's all that counts. Then I suppose, well, no, just Knights wouldn't have worked because we wouldn't have had the synthesis attack, I don't think, unless Knight and Knight can do the same thing. I think we probably had, probably not the only party composition that would have worked, but we definitely had one that worked, and I guess that's all that counts in the end. Did we get... Oh, okay, the Falchion is actually just a better sword. Huh. It sounded unexciting, but I guess an upgrade is an upgrade. We'll take that. That actually brings his attack power pretty much on par with everyone else, so I like that. Did we get anything else? Right, rusted accessory, superior rusted long arm. Huh? More? Oh, tin torpor. A container filled with smoke that induces lethargy when opened. Decrease attack for one enemy for 3 turns. Okay. I guess that would have helped to... Because... Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I guess we really needed to just get lucky with not getting crit. That was the main part, because not only, of course, does it deal more damage, but it also gives the enemy an extra attack, which then is almost guaranteed to kill someone. So, yeah, we just definitely had to get lucky there. But Hulkenberg got really close to getting killed by 2 successive attacks. But she didn't, so I guess yeah, in that sense we didn't need the tin torpor. It wouldn't really have made a big difference. But, yeah, still, for safety, or if we had been, like, 1 level lower, probably would have needed that. Shiny stone, scintillating marble, okay. Brute's horn, proof that you completed the request. Okay, so that's just gonna be what we bring back to the quest giver. Impending pike. Damascus vest. Right, we are using that. I don't know why these items are still marked as new when I definitely looked at them before, and yeah, I don't know. Cards chances, right? As it is, it doesn't do much, but we'll see. That being said, wait, did Hulkenberg automatically equip that? Yeah. Just for the defense, I guess? You know what? I'm gonna go for one less defense, but 2 points of strength. Thank you very much, game. Okay. I mean, the auto equipment optimization is definitely convenient, but it's definitely worth taking in a look manually to, you know, do little adjustments like that. I guess the game is basing those purely on the raw defense and attack values and doesn't consider extra stats or additional effects into account at all, which, you know, is fair. How would you just quantify those and, you know, decide automatically which item is better? Record my journey? Actually, I mean, there is a little bit left to explore. I always want to make these episodes a little bit shorter, but then I end up making them long in the end, and you know, it's fine. Maybe it's fine. To be fair, I haven't really gotten any feedback on that at all because none of the super long episodes have aired yet as of the time of recording this. So, but I assume anyone who's still watching at this point is probably okay.
Okay.
With
Let's
how
give this
things
all
are.
we've got.
You know what I could do is I'm just gonna fight my way back through these. I could of course just run past the enemies and just you know, make my way back to that room, and it's probably just a crawl space that I missed. But I'm going to fight these because I can, and you know, it's extra experience and money and everything. So I will do that, but I will do that off camera. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, here we are. We're all level 15 now. I took the time to clear out this floor. And of course there is just passage here. I don't know how I missed that. I guess I wasn't looking around very carefully. Or at all. Ah, right. Of course I saw this one through the gate as well. Another gold beetle. Surely gonna come in handy at some point.
Wow,
Now, is this something that could have actually helped in the fight? Well, not this one, but Magic plus 3 as an option is definitely nice to have.
Nice. Look at that.
And an aquamarine for selling. Okay, yeah, nothing relevant to the fight. And a Maglapil. Okay, that's always a nice find. Alright. I guess I'll just make my way out of here, fight any remaining enemies just for good measure, and yeah, honestly, there's probably not going to be a whole lot left. And then we're just going to head back to town. I probably should just end the episode, but, you know, at this point I might as well just turn in the quest. Whatever. Okay, we're out. I just killed all the remaining monsters again, although I suppose they would just... Some of them at least would just keep respawning if I were to, you know, go up and down the stairs a couple more times, but I think we're good for now. Yeah.
Okay then.
Let's head back. Then why don't we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? Sure, I guess we'll
Got it.
only turn in the quest on the next day. Fair enough, I suppose. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern.
All right.
Well, it wasn't easy, but the Guptaros lies defeated, and we have the proof, exactly as the woman from the Igniter shop asked of us. Indeed. Well, yeah. Honestly, after the first attempt on the Guptaros... Not Gotaro, wait. Did I say Gotaro at some point? At some point? Guptaro. Guptaros? Whatever. Yeah, after the first attempt on the boss, I obviously was not really feeling very hopeful, but I'm glad I persevered, and... yeah. I guess ultimately we didn't have to retry too many times, but it definitely involved some luck. I don't really know. I mean, I guess there must be strategies that are more likely to succeed, or maybe even guarantee victory with different party compositions, but yeah, I mean, it worked. So, yeah. Once we show it to her and complete her request, we'll finally be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. Not that I know that I necessarily want to buy Igniters, but we'll see what they have on offer before making that decision, I guess. That will be most useful in helping us amass more firepower. I trust you'll complete the task. Yes.
Got a sec?
Just 8 days until the Day of Calamity. We've got no time to lose, considering how little we know about the guy.
Right.
Yes, yes.
Now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We got a major bargain.
Idle Day's the day where city shops have discounts. Oh, well, you could have told me that sooner. If you need anything, today's a good day to do a good day to splurge.
What's happened?
Good to know. Well, I guess we kind of wanted those upgrades before this dungeon, one way or the other. So there's that. Does the calendar actually mention that? Oh yeah, big bargain day. I guess that was marked, wasn't it? No, wait, that's today. special big bargain day. Okay. I see. Yeah. And that is our deadline. Yeah, I mean, still plenty of time. Preventing the Day of Calamity. That's the event that's scheduled for that day, huh? It's preventing the Day of Calamity, I suppose. Oh, right, because on the 22nd is supposed to be the Day of Calamity, so we have to do it by the 21st, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, we're going to actually not turn in the quest, I suppose, but just save here, and we're going to do that next time before almost certainly hopping into the dungeon. I guess after another round of shopping. At the very least, we have some things to sell, maybe something to identify, and, you know. Yeah, we'll take care of that next time. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.